guys, my name is Catherine and today I wanted to share with you some tips of how to help your kids who have learning differences. Growing up, it has always been a battle. It's been hard to get accommodations. I know my mom has had to do a lot for me with my dyslexia and dysgraphia and ADHD. So I just wanted to share with you guys some tips I have come up with that might help you. My first tip is to educate yourself. Really get to know what your child is dealing with. Get to know the struggles, what might be hard for them. Get to know how to help them, what other people's accommodations are, and how that helps them work through what they're dealing with. And then most importantly, well, not most importantly, but what's really important is to also get to know the strengths and the gifts that come from having a learning difference. Really educate yourself on the gifts that they might have. Know that everyone is different. We're all on a spectrum. There's not one experience of dyslexia or whatever learning difference you have. And just really get to know your child and their struggles and stuff like that. My next tip is to encourage your child. Teach them about their strengths. Teach them that they have gifts. When you find out your child has a learning difference, sometimes it's really sad in a way. Like, some parents are really sad and they're like, what do I do? Because not everyone is educated on what learning differences are and doesn't really know what to do when your child is diagnosed, and that's completely valid. But make sure to realize that this child has a gift. This child might be really good at looking at puzzles and visual things. They might be really good at problem solving. They might be great at comprehension, whatever they're really good at. So really hone in onto their strengths and teach them that they are capable, they can do this, and build on the strengths they have. I had this block game and I was really good at it. I could solve all the puzzles, and I remember actually feeling really good about being able to do that. So maybe if there's a game you think they might be really good at, or puzzles you think they would be good at solving, maybe get it. Next, you should remember that they have to go through a lot in school. They probably feel really discouraged that they can't do things the way everyone else can. So when they are struggling on an assignment or are not getting everything in on time, it might be really frustrating and feel really stressful because you want them to do well. But don't get frustrated at them. Don't project your feelings on them. You're probably frustrated not at them, but at the school for not understanding, or at just the fact that you're just so upset that they have to go through this. And getting frustrated directly at them is only going to ingrain in their head that they are a burden and that they are bothering people. Yeah, so I know that's hard, but also be patient with yourself. Know that you're going to make mistakes. You're gonna get frustrated every once in a while, and you might project it on them, which isn't the best, but everyone makes mistakes. So be patient with yourself and know that it will get better and they can do this if you just believe in them and tell them that they can. Also, talk to your children about what they're feeling and what their frustration is. Talk it through, validate those feelings, because it is really, really tough sometimes when you are trying so hard and you just can't do it right and you just get down on yourself. So just know that, just try to understand what they're going through and support them, and yeah, give them that safe space to talk about how they're feeling. Also, get involved with the community. Meet people who have kids with dyslexia or any sort of learning difference. Talk about that experience. Validate their experience. It's very empowering to see other parents that are going through something very similar as they are. You as a parent are going through a lot. You are seeing your child go through emotions that you just wish you could take away. They're going through frustration that you just want to take away too. You are fighting to get accommodations, and that is really, really tough. And just know that your experiences are valid and they deserve to be heard, and that there's other people out there that it might help if you connect with them about your experiences. And yeah, my next tip is to never give up. Never give up on fighting for your child's accommodations. Never give up on trying to diagnose them. Never give up on talking to the school. Never give up on doing anything you can to support your child with a learning difference. This is so hard. This is really exhausting. People don't always give you accommodations when you want them. You can be really targeted when you ask for accommodations. I remember when I was in elementary school and we were trying to get accommodations at one of my schools, and it was a disaster. My mom had to go in and talk to him so many times. My teacher even was trying to get me off my accommodations, but that's a whole nother story. But you are capable, you are strong. It's gonna be hard, but you can do this. Your child deserves the accommodations. They, as a child, don't have the voice you have as a parent. You as a parent are their advocate. You as their parent, are the person who is gonna stand up for them and get those accommodations. That being said, reach out to other people who have gone through a similar situation. Get your own help, get your own support, talk to your friends about the experience. Talk to maybe a therapist. This is really tough stuff to go through, even as a parent. You may not have a learning difference, but you're gonna go through a lot getting accommodations for your child, and that's completely valid to struggle with that and feel like giving up sometimes. So my final tip is to love yourself, take care of yourself, be patient with yourself, talk to people, just do stuff you love too, and never give up. I know it's a really huge responsibility to get your child accommodations, and every one of you are so strong and persistent, and I look up to every mom or dad or caregiver that has fought for accommodations and has supported their child with a learning difference. So those are some of my tips. If you guys have anything that's helped you, comment down below. Feel free to subscribe and like this video if you want to see some more content. I hope you guys are all doing well. Keep fighting, keep going. You are all worth help and support. Reach out to me if you have any questions or would like to talk. Bye!